I've always imagined the Garden of Eden as the epitome of beauty. God made that garden a home for the first two people. It was all very good, true beauty. It was easy to believe as a kid. As I got older, I learned about Earth being billions of years old. And it challenged my ideas about that garden. It meant that for billions of years, animals lived, suffered, and died. If all of this happened long before Adam and Eve, then how could God view his creation as very good? For years, I struggled to fit billions of years into my beliefs about creation, but it never satisfied me. I mean, if God made a world full of death and disease, what would that say about his character? That he likes suffering and death? Recently, I began to realize those millions and billions of years had clouded my understanding. The Bible tells how God created a perfect world, just like I learned in Sunday school, but when Adam and Eve sinned against God by eating the forbidden fruit, that rebellion brought so much tragedy into the world. God's beautiful, very good creation had been corrupted. But if those horrible events were already part of the world for millions of years, Adam's sin had no visible impact. That's very different than what the Bible teaches. But my biggest problem with adding billions of years to Genesis is that it undermined the foundation of the gospel. The whole time I believed that Earth was billions of years old, I still believed in Jesus' sacrificial death and resurrection. There was a huge disconnect in my thinking. If Adam's sin did not bring physical death and suffering into the world, which is what belief in billions of years requires, then why is the solution to man's sin the physical death of the Son of God on the cross and his physical resurrection from the dead? If there's no historical connection between sin and the death we see all around us, then the Savior's sacrifice really doesn't make sense. Working through these issues has been challenging. But now that I interpret Genesis according to the plain meaning of the text, I see that Jesus Christ, the last Adam, restores the brokenness brought by the first Adam. And someday, the Lord will bring new heavens and a new earth, where there'll be no more pain, sorrow, suffering, or death. He will turn brokenness back to beauty.